Assalamu alaikum and hello viewers. Today I am with you with another new important video. As you can see, how to prepare documents for higher studies, admission and scholarship purposes. I noticed many students, many candidates face difficulties to prepare a complete documents for their higher studies. This happens due to time limitations, due to lack of their knowledge. So keeping that in my mind, I was thinking this will be very good, very helpful for the students, those who are looking for their PhD, master degrees in overseas countries, to help them, to guide them so that their documentation, their application process is complete. Sometimes they don't know what types of documents needed. Sometimes their documents are not ready yet. As a result, even though their results are very good, they have some good publication, and also due to lack of time, actually, they cannot submit, they cannot prepare the documentation. As a result, they may not get the offer. So particularly, intention is to guide them, and also the prospective students, those who are not ready yet. This documentation, this video actually will help them to make their checklist so that in future, they can make all of their necessary documents ready for their higher study purpose. So when there is a call for scholarships, call for admission, or when they are applying for their higher studies, this certainly will help them to prepare a complete documentation. I am optimistic that this video will be helpful for seeking higher studies in overseas countries. So this is very important. What are the documents needed? So I have come out with the list of the documents that's needed based on my long years of experience. Okay, as a panel member, as I also take many students at Sanu University, we also hire PhD students. Okay, so based on my experience working with my team, I feel that these are the most important documents needed for your higher studies in overseas countries. So as you can see, you need certificates, transcripts, language requirement, you need to prepare admission proposal. In some cases, this is also hidden thing that you don't know, that sometimes you may have percentage, you may have class, first class, second class, but these are not acceptable in some universities. So you need CGPA conversion. Okay, so this is also tedious documents, hidden documents, sometimes you don't know, and as a result, processing, making this conversion actually takes time. Your university needs to support with certain documents, and the other universities also need, conversion factors. So it really needs some time. So these documents actually will help you to prepare your CGPA conversion. Of course, you need to fill application form. This is not complicated documents form. So just your names, particular details actually will be provided, need to be provided in the form. So it is not that difficult things. CV, it is very important because your summary of your activities, contribution actually need to be highlighted. So I will explore, I will highlight this, what need to be included in your CV. So of course you are applying in overseas countries, so your document, all documents must be in English version. So this is important. Recommendation letter from your supervisors or some other people, those who know you. Sometimes this is a supporting documents. List of applications is very important and you need to highlight, and I will explore more about this. Of course, list of referees, supervisors, contact, these are also needed, as sometimes universities will check, verify your documents. Sometimes there are suspicions, and also sometimes through this actually your capabilities, your performance actually can be checked, verified, investigated. So these are the necessary documents. So as you can see, these are the most important list of documents. Maybe there are some little bit more documents. So based on the needed documents, you can ask them, you can explore more. But in my view, if you prepare all of your documents according to this list, I think at least 90%, 95% will be sorry, will fulfill your requirement for the admission and scholarship purpose. Let me go through one by one this document. So most important documents are certificate and transcripts. Okay, so your grades, subject you learn. So all these documents, every details actually provided in these documents, and these are needed. So what happens sometimes your documents are not ready, certificates are not ready from the certificates and transcripts are not ready, not given by the registrar department. So in that case, it is very hard for the university to process, because these are the valid documents. Without valid documents, actually, it normally will not be processed. So in case if you don't have documents, but still if you can provide CNET letter, I think that's also acceptable. So those who are at the last stage, for example, you still have one semester or some of your subject have not been completed yet, I suggest not to apply, because without complete documentation, in most cases, will not be processed. But in some cases, it may be processed also. So again, I don't see in my case where I was in University of Malaya at Sanu University, normally it is not acceptable, but in some cases it may be acceptable, so you can try. But in most cases, actually, you need the complete documents, that is your certificate and transcripts from registrar department, or at least the CNET letters. Okay, so those who have not completed yet, I think you ask them whether this is acceptable or not. So if it is not acceptable, certainly you know. So when you have the necessary documents, then you apply. So language requirement is also very important, because you are applying in overseas countries. Sometimes your documentations, your capabilities are, your courses are conducted in your own language, for example, in Bangla, in Urdu, or in your native language. So in that case, all of your documentation actually, in that case, actually, you need a letter that your medium of instruction was in English. So this is a good support. And also, most importantly, I think for your higher studies, IELTS, TOEFLs are very, very important. So that's why if you don't have it, I think it is time so that you be prepared and get your documents ready. And also sometimes IELTS, TOEFL scores are also expired. So you need to sit for it again. So make a good plan. So in some cases, maybe you have gone through additional English language courses that might be helpful for your higher studies also. So I think highlight all these things. So basically, you have to highlight that your medium of instruction was in English. So that documentation you have to get from the university to support. This is acceptable. And also IELTS, TOEFL score, and you have set for all these things, and additional courses probably to supplement, to support your language requirement, you can provide also in case if you have. Sometimes these are also helpful, additional documents, additional courses probably you have gone through to support your admission purposes. So admission proposal, this is extremely important, and this also takes time. So at Sanu University, when we there are call for scholarship admission proposal for PhD, so we face difficulties, students face difficulties to prepare this admission proposal, because sometimes it is not directly with your research area you work. Sometimes it is a little bit far, it is new area, so it takes a lot of time to prepare. So if you know how to prepare this admission proposal, at least this also will help you to prepare in time. You can optimize your time. So this admission proposal is extremely important, very, very important for your higher studies. Sometimes it is also called statement of purpose. Okay, so normally in which area you will be working, these are given from your prospective supervisors. For example, when we are looking for PhD students, actually, we also guide them. These are tentative research area. You need to work in this area. Okay, so as a result, you need to prepare the proposal. So how to prepare a comprehensive proposal, a good proposal, actually, I have a video in my YouTube channel. I will not talk more on this, so that's why I'm showing here this video. What are actually the most important element, that is actually structure. So in your admission proposal, there should have a title, background information that will explain importance, literature study, objectives, and most importantly also how your objectives will be achieved through that methodology. So that methodology part also important actually. Okay, so this is important, and expected outcome results. So I will not go through each and every detail because my intention is to prepare a video, short video, not so long video. So that's why I will not talk much about this admission proposal. I suggest please explore this in my YouTube channel. You can enjoy this video, and I'm sure that this will help you to prepare a very good admission proposal. In addition to this video, there are another video also, how to write attractive and effective title. This is also explained there, and also how to find good topics, high impact topics. So there are a number of videos actually will help you to prepare comprehensive admission proposal. Then, as I highlighted, sometimes your documents are in terms of percentage, your marks. For example, you got 80%, you got 90%, maybe you have first class, second class. So these are sometimes not acceptable in some universities, particularly at Sanu University. They need CGPA conversion. Okay, so in that case, they will be asking some documents. That documents actually, particularly your transcript, your certificate actually will help to convert this, and probably maybe your university also can give the conversion also. Maybe there are some mechanism also, there are some formulation that maybe will help you to convert percentage marks into CGPA conversion. So these are some of the additional conversion factors needed, so you need to know. So it may depend from university to university, organization to organization, so be careful and prepare the documents accordingly. Otherwise it will be incomplete, because sometimes there are CGPA requirement for your scholarship purposes. For example, at Sanu, for your full funding scholarship, your CGPA must be 3.5 and above. So if there is no appropriate conversion factor or equivalent CGPA, actually Sanu University will not process. Okay. So of course you need to fill the application form. This is not difficult things. This is just simply filling the form. So using Microsoft Word or PDF documents, so prepare documents and fill all the necessary areas appropriately. Don't keep anything incomplete. Okay. Then next part is the CV. This is very important. Normally your summary of your activities, your achievement, your contributions are highlighted in your CV. So based on my experience as a panel member, as a supervisor, so as an evaluator, I feel these are the most important elements. So certainly you are looking for a PhD, so your educational, you are looking for your master's and PhD admission. So certainly your educational background is very, very important. Particularly what is your CGPA, percentage marks, from which university. If this university is a reputable university, top universities in your country, also let's say it is ranked among 100, among 200, I think you do a little bit of your homework and identify your ranking position and highlight, because this will impress the panel members. At least will give an impression that, oh, this student actually came from very good, reputable university, meaning that his or her academic background is very, very good. Okay. So this will support you for your admission purposes. It will create a very good impression. And also, since you are looking for your PhD and master, so you'll be studying in certain specific areas. So your subjects, actually relevant subjects, CGPA, good results, actually will also support you, will impress the panel members. So for example, you are looking for heat transfer, you got very good CGPA in heat transfer. I think those are the things, some of the good findings, good results from your, let's say out of 10 subjects. So in one subject, you got very high marks. That is actually the area where you want to work. And this is actually the area where you are looking for scholarship, and university also will provide a scholarship for you. So these are the things actually you need to highlight. And also in case if you have distinction, you have outstanding results, you are listed in Dean's awards. So all these things actually you need to highlight in your CGPA. Research area, in which area actually you want to work, highlight that you are interested in this area. You have some experience, you have completed some of the projects. Okay, so you did some voluntary work and so on. And also to supplement your capability, for example, you attended some seminar, workshop in that specific area, solar energy, heat transfer, Islamic finance, for example. So you highlight that these are the additional activities you have attended to improve, to resharpen your knowledge. So I'm sure that this will help your admission and scholarship purpose. Of course, the publication, it is very, very important. As you know, you are looking for PhD or master. So normally these publications are extremely important, very, very important. So where you published, what you publish, each and every details, I think you need to provide. I think I will explain this publication in relevant slides. So these are the most important things. So any other relevant useful information, if you have, and also in social media, in LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, you can be connected with prolific researcher, world-class researcher. You be connected, you see them, what are the necessary information, you get your information. And particularly, I would highlight actually improve your lifelong learning, okay, to improve your writing CV, presenting your CV. Sometimes there are also seminar workshop on how to actually write CV impressive way, okay? And don't write unnecessary things. Don't make too lengthy CVs, long CVs, because sometimes panel members are very busy. They are professors, senior people. They don't have time to read 100 pages CVs. Okay, so maybe you can write your summarized CV. So normally in my CV, maybe it is 100 pages, 150 pages, but I write very brief summary at the front of my CV. That is actually to impress the panel members. Okay, the whole summarized content of my CV actually I brought in my front page, okay, to impress actually the panel members so that they can see what are the important elements I have. Okay, so highlight most important elements. Don't provide unnecessary things. Don't inflate your CV. Don't make it too long CVs. So these are some of the tricks to write an impressive CV. Okay, so recommendation letter, as you know, you work with your supervisor, maybe in a company, so your recommendation letter sometimes is a strong support to make the panel member, committee member, a good impression that, oh, okay, so its recommendation is very, very strong. Okay, so that's why you make a very good relationship with some people, your supervisor, with the people whom you work. Okay, it may not be necessarily always supervisor. Sometimes maybe you will have very bitter experiences. So in that case, you can find some other alternatives. But rather than creating a bitter environment, bitter relationship, I think it is always very important for your sustainability, for your long-term goal, actually maintain a good relationship with the supervisor. Because if you even don't write the name of supervisor, but as you know, they can identify your supervisor with whom you published your work. So my strong recommendation, even though sometimes it is hard to maintain good relationship due to some reasons, but I would strongly recommend that please maintain a good relationship with the supervisors and with some of the people actually who work, because their recommendations are needed. Many people actually write to me to give recommendation, even those who are seeking for US visa purpose, so they need also some strong recommendation letter from distinguished professor, distinguished people, so I normally support when there are people looking for, their future career in US. So I feel proud that they are, the requesting from me. So if this helps me, so I feel proud, I feel happy that, okay. So that's why a strong relationship is very, very important. And also sometimes you give them your brief summary of your CV, what's your contribution, achievement, so that they can write for you. Sometimes you also need to send them also draft letter, because they are busy, so to help them to support with your draft content. And most importantly, English version of certificates, transcripts. Sometimes your certificates documents are in your own native language. So these are not acceptable. Sometimes also you don't know, and you know that this is a rushing moment, so you cannot prepare. So if you are looking for your higher studies in overseas countries, I think if you don't have it, get ready. So since I had intention from the very beginning to go for higher studies in overseas countries, so immediately after graduation, when I have my own language certificate, I made it immediately English version, okay? All the necessary documents, certificates, okay? So these are certificates. Sometimes your marriage certificate, your wife certificate, because you are trying to take your wife also, I think all these certificates are also needed for visa purposes. So I did not highlight that, but I think it is also good that your marriage certificate, your birth certificate, your children's certificate, your wife certificate, all these certificate also make into English version, okay? And also notary public, all this also necessary conversion also needed. And list of publication is very, very important. As you know, you are going for higher study. This is basically research, so publication is a research. So if you have publication from your undergraduate, even though it is conference, even though it is seminar, I think you highlight here, okay? So most importantly, sometimes you list the publication, but you don't highlight whether it is Scopus or ISI, and maybe you don't know also. So in that case, actually it will kill some time also. So I would suggest you do some homework, how to identify whether it is Scopus or ISI. If you don't have it, I think you make some collaboration, make some friends. You request some of your friends, with whom you are working in overseas countries. They can help you to check it, whether this is Scopus index or ISI index. Sometimes also you can find it is from the journals, the scope. Actually, it will highlight whether this is Scopus or not. Okay, so these are index. As you know, if it is Scopus index, ISI index, highly valued. Okay, so please do some homework so that you can identify whether this is Scopus index or not. So when we ask students, actually, sometimes they also don't know, so we have to do additional work. So as a result, it takes time also for us to process. So I think it is your responsibility to provide necessary documents, support, evidence that this is Scopus index or this is ISI index to optimize the time. As I mentioned, the time of application is actually very tight, limited. So in that case, if you don't have in advance knowledge and documentation evidence, so it will kill you time, and at the end maybe your time will run out and you cannot submit in time. Maybe you can submit in next time, okay? But for your better preparation, I'm sure that this will be helpful for you, okay? And also, what is the impact factor? Normally, impact factors are provided in most cases, but some students actually, some candidates actually don't provide impact factor. That also will show that how good impact factors are. Let's say it is close to 9, 10, 6, 7, 8. That will reflect that, oh, okay, impact factor is very, very good. And also in the publication list, highlight that you published number of papers as a first author, leading author. So as strong as possible. And most importantly, ranking. So I have a video. In that video, actually, I have highlighted also how to identify ranking. For example, this is top rank 1, 2, 3, 4. This certainly will impress the panel members. Oh, okay, this is very good. Okay, this publication is top rank journal. This is among the 3rd rank, 4th rank, the 8th rank, 10th rank, or top 10% journal. This certainly will impress. So these are very important things, hidden things, hidden recipe. Normally other people don't share. But since, I have a passion to share, to guide, to inspire the young mind. So that's why I'm also experienced, so I've been working in this area in research for the last 25 years. So I know some of the hidden recipes. So I love to share so that, you become successful and it can impress the panel members. Okay. So I also have shared how to write high impact journal papers. Those who have deficiency, you want to get ready for future. You are maybe at the final year or you are second year of in your master's. So how to prepare a good quality journal, high impact journal for your admission purpose, scholarship purpose. So this will also guide you. So please explore in my YouTube channel. So to help guide, actually, I have developed this YouTube channel. So there are a number of videos I will share in my next slide. So you can search using my name, Saidur Rahman, and my handle is @Saidur912. You can search. Okay, so I also will upload this video, so you can find the link from there also. So I humbly request you to share, subscribe, and comment, so that other people, other researchers also get benefit, because of your share, maybe other people can reach, and I cannot reach each and every people. So let's do the ibadah. Let's also help also others as I am doing for the scientific community, and also subscribe for the growth of the channel. And also you can make comments for improvement, and also if you need certain videos, many times many people also ask certain videos, so I love to support you. So some of the videos, actually, for example, how to prepare for interview, actually I had that one based on some of the candidates request, some of the followers request, actually I have uploaded. Okay, so you see there are a number of impressive videos I have prepared to support all are my 25 years of experience. Some salient features are there, some unique contents are there. You will not find these contents with other videos. So as you know, I have 25 years of experience. I have some recognition. I have supervised many students. I have some award. So based on that, I also spend some quality time to help you. So please go through all these videos at your convenient time, so that you can improve your necessary skill in writing skill, in communication skill, in proposal writing, high impact citation impact, cover letter, each and every details. Actually, around 28 videos I have uploaded for your benefit. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about our Sanu University. As you know, I'm from Sanu University. So this is one of the rank 1 or top universities in terms of employability. So our student barometric results also very impressive. Students actually like very much at Sanu University in terms of facilities, qualities, and many other aspects. It was conducted by an international organization. Students rating actually more than 90%. And also, according to Talent Bank, employability rating is #1. And most importantly, our engineering programs are validated by Lancaster University, as you know, which is top-ranked university in UK. And if you register for our Bachelor of Engineering, Chemical and Electronics Engineering, actually, at the end, after graduation, you will get equivalent Masters of Engineering degree. And as you know, the Lancaster University is a top-ranked university. So certainly this will help you also for your future career in overseas countries, for example, in Australia and Canada. Okay, so I suggest you to explore more about Sanu University. So if you are interested to study at Sanu University for undergraduate, master's, PhD, I suggest you to explore about the Sanu University. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and those who want to communicate with me. So I have provided my email address here. Sometimes without looking, you ask this question in my YouTube channel somewhere else. So meaning that you have not done your homework or you have not listened actually here. So this is my email address I have provided here for easy communication. You can communicate with me. You can be connected in my Facebook, LinkedIn as well. So you can immediately contact there also. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope this will help you to prepare a comprehensive documentation for your higher studies admission and scholarship purposes. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.